from the Holy Gospel according to Mark, chapter 9, verses 14 to 29. The passage is taken from the Message version of the Bible. When they came back down the mountain to the other disciples, they saw a huge crowd around them, and the religion scholars cross-examining them. As soon as the people in the crowd saw Jesus, admiring excitement stirred them. They ran and greeted him. He asked, "What's going on? What's all the commotion?" A man out of the crowd answered, "Teacher, I brought my mute son, made speechless by a demon, to you. Whenever it seizes him, it throws him to the ground. He foams at the mouth, grinds his teeth, and goes stiff as a board. I told your disciples, hoping they could deliver him, but they couldn't." Jesus said, "What a generation! No sense of God. How many times do I have to go over these things? How much longer do I have to put up with this? Bring the boy here." They brought him. When the demon saw Jesus, it threw the boy into a seizure, causing him to writhe on the ground and foam at the mouth. He asked the boy's father, "How long has this been going on?" "Ever since he was a little boy. Many times it pitches him into fire or the river to do away with him. If you can do anything, do it. Have a heart and help us." Jesus said, "If." There are no ifs among believers. Anything can happen. No sooner were the words out of his mouth than the father cried, "Then I believe. Help me with my doubts." Seeing that the crowd was forming fast, Jesus gave the vile spirit its marching orders. "Dumb and deaf spirit, I command you, out of him and stay out." Screaming and with much thrashing about, it left. The boy was pale as a corpse. So people started saying, "He's dead." But Jesus, taking his hand, raised him. The boy stood up. After arriving back home, his disciples cornered Jesus and asked, "Why couldn't we throw the demon out?" He answered, "There is no way to get rid of this kind of demon except by prayer." The Gospel of the Lord.
Good morning. I am Father Joseph Matthew, and this is Coffee with God. Let us now listen to a short reflection on the Holy Gospel according to St. Mark, chapter 9, verses 14 to 29. Prayer heals. In today's Gospel, we encounter a person tormented by suffering, lost in despair, and unable to move forward. Life's hardships can make us feel trapped, confused, or even hopeless. At times, we may hear voices of doubt and fear, making it difficult to trust in God's love. In moments like these, we are reminded that we are not alone. Jesus walks with us, ready to heal and restore us. Jesus tells us everything is possible to one who has faith. The Word of God invites us to trust in Him. Even when life seems overwhelming, faith does not mean we will never struggle, but it assures us that we are never abandoned. As pilgrims of hope in this Jubilee Year, hope allows us to persevere, to believe that God's grace is greater than our trials, and to recognize that no situation is beyond His power to transform. Prayer is the key to healing and renewal. Jesus reminds us that nothing can be achieved without prayer. It is through prayer that we draw strength, find clarity, and experience the presence of God in our daily lives. Without prayer, we risk becoming mere speakers of the gospel rather than true witnesses. In this pilgrimage of faith, let us become apostles of prayer, bringing our burdens to God, interceding for others, and seeking His will in all things. As we journey through this Jubilee year, let us deepen our commitment to prayer, grow in faith, and become bearers of hope. May we trust in God's healing love, and through prayer allow Him to work miracles in our lives and the lives of those around us. Lord, increase our faith.